Hi everyone, it's May 22nd and this is Monday, 2017. I'm Dan Merkin, the CEO of Trade Ideas, and what I'm showing you is a couple of innovations that we have just recently released, and we're testing them and about to release them to the public. And at the same time, I want to showcase again what it means, at least to us personally, when the technology that we're putting out is doing the things that we want to do it, that it's working out. So here you have a list sorted by time of all of the artificial intelligence trades that the AI put out today. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. A total of 20 trades. I'm not going to get into the statistics of which ones were up or down, but I am going to show you a couple of things that happened just so it's easier for you to understand how to interpret. But in this case, I'm just going by time. So there's an important thing that we're seeing happen that we wanted to kind of point out to our subscribers and people who utilize this technology. So the first trade that the AI had today was an SPWR, and you can see it was at 764 when the software thought that SPWR was going to continue higher. It was actually correct, but it just took basically the whole day to get there. And now we make it easy for our subscribers to see the trade visually, where we show you where the stop is and where the profit targets are, so you can kind of see what's underneath, what's happening, so that when you're in the trade you have more confidence and understand where it's going. So that was SPWR. So sometimes what happens is two different strategies that look for slightly different things can come up and find the same stock. And here's what happened in the strategy called Wake Up Call and Alpha Predator. And in this particular case, the stock was ADMP, Adamas Pharmaceutical. Okay, and this trade happened very, very, very early. In this particular case, this was the first one at 664, and you can see the trade was the entry price was 410. Oh, okay, I'm on the last one. It defaults to the one before. So the first entry price was at 1395. It ran up to 421. The second one was at 410, and it just pulled off and ended up not following through. But the idea is that the AI thought that the behavior was such that it could start filling this gap, and if that takes place, well, then you could see a lot of continued upward momentum. That's the profit target. Then you had a couple of trades, CAMT. Again, this one is one of the ones that's probably the trickiest type of a trade for somebody who's in it to follow, because it takes you out in the stop, trades around that area, but then continues and really continues to go thereafter. Okay, so that happens a lot, and that's something that most people, again, they don't kind of see it visually, so we kind of want to be able to show it to you what people really feel. So the AI trades different types of trades, and you can see them both on the longer term, so you can kind of understand what the ideas are. You know, here it's looking at that gap fill kind of situation. Here it's looking at just a complete breakout, complete continuation to the upside. And then you had this kind of beautiful trade in a strategy called buyers stepping in, ICHR, where it's looking for a certain type of behavior, both at the print level, at the bid-ask level, and of course quantitatively, price action wise, on a historical basis, and assumes that buyers are going to be stepping in. Again, these are things that are almost impossible for people to be able to see by themselves unless they really have a lot of experience in reading the tape. And now with our visualization, because again, when it gets in, you see these lines, you're really able to follow the trade much better and see what's going on. And of course, you can sort all this data. One of the coolest things about today is the same thing as ADMP. Let me just sort this by the entry time right here. So the same thing with ADMP, we had another one of those trades, and it was NATR. Okay, and this is one of these trades where you can see on the longer term, you can see there was this very big move, a pullback, and a possible retest. That's kind of the simplified version of what the AI is looking for. But not everything works out. You cannot predict the future. You just want to be ready to react to it. But here, two strategies had the exact same stock at the exact, basically, same time, looking for slightly different things, but the two big losers today are really just one trade. So this performance was actually even better underneath the surface than it looked. The star of today was Polarity Home Health Care Services, where once again you can see what the software is looking for. It's looking where that continuation of this initial move and what, momentum. That's the kind of thing that you want to see, where you were able to get in at that right time, where you spy the supply and demand inefficiency, and then it continues higher, really never endangers you. One of the things that that I want to finish on is this funny observation that, people say you can't time the market, but in the market and life, timing is actually everything. And if you are trying to do anything related to timing, there's just no other technology that's going to do to you what we are providing at Trade Ideas. So this is what me trying to showcase the latest and the greatest, and my gosh, so much more innovations coming. We're going to take this industry over one customer at a time. Thank you for listening and watching. Take care. Innovation moving very, very quickly.